We have to talk about a couple issues that has happened over the past week or two, which involve divorce. First one involves Dr. Dre, which me, Mr. Cortez, and GPS we
Let me
talked about.
finish. Let me freshen up my
Oh,
drink
he's
because y'all
get
know I'm about to go the fuck in.
Go ahead,
Boy,
man.
he's gonna go in on that one. So while he's doing that, we're gonna have to mention to you the latest issue of a divorce of Cardi B. So Cardi B is setting the record straight for her pending divorce from Migos' rapper Offset. Now, on Friday, the Grammy Award winning rapper went on Instagram Live and explained why she filed with Fulton County Superior Court earlier this week. And no, it has nothing to do with infidelity or a secret baby. I wasn't crying. You want to know why? Because it wasn't. The reason for my divorce is not because none of that shit ever happened before, she said. It's not because of cheating. I'm seeing people like, oh, he has a baby on the way. That's a whole fucking complete lie. That's the second time that people trying to pin babies over here. No, that's bullshit. I just got tired of fucking arguing. I got tired of not seeing things eye to eye. When you feel like it's just not the same anymore, before you actually get cheated on, I'd rather just leave. Unquote. So, Cortez, in light of Dre, and we're going to get into deep with Dre, how do you feel about Cardi B with her divorce?
Well, man, I really believe people are not meant to be married together, man.
Mm.
You know, I've been married. This will be my 19th year, man. In
Oh, I thought
October
you were going to
next
say it's your
month.
19th time married. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, shit.
because you guys were my groomsmen. You were my groomsmen at my wedding and everything.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
indeed.
And I mean, marriage takes work. It takes a lot of work, and people
Mm-hmm.
fail to realize that. And when we see celebrities when they get married, it's like it's more emphasis put on them and a lot more stress put on them. I think, yeah, they definitely gonna have a higher divorce rate because they got the spotlight put on them. I really believe that Cardi B and I don't know this Amigo, whatever his name is. I
Amigo.
really believe they in the beginning they probably they really had some they really had some strong feelings, but as time went on they just grew apart.
Mm-hmm.
I when you find that right person, you make it work when you find the right person. But it's okay to walk away. Doesn't mean if you get divorced you're a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people look at it like, oh man, I divorced, I'm a failure. No, it just mean you and that person wasn't meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say.
Very true. Marcia, what do you think about this whole fiasco here?
All right, so I'm gonna give some background on me. I've been married before. I've been divorced. I've never felt like a failure because I know I'm fabulous, but
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like they could have worked it out a little bit more. I think they probably got married too fast,
Mm-hmm.
and they probably should not have been married. That's why they're divorced. But marriage, like you said, it is work, and I applaud you for 19 years because sometimes 19 minutes seem like forever.
Mm.
But I think they maybe, she said they're just arguing. They need to get a counselor or a coach to work some techniques to try and work a way through those arguments. So they may not just not been compatible from the get go.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of younger people, they're like, oh my God, I'm in love. Like, because I know I was one of them when I was younger, but now I look for a different kind of thing. You want companionship, you want trust, you want, those type of things. Someone to support you. I feel bad I feel bad that they have to go through it because it's going to get messy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I agree. If she's not happy and they can't see eye to eye, it's time to go.
But then the issue I have now is now you have a child.
Yeah.
Now we have issues with, if you're having an issue with mommy and daddy are arguing, how's this going to affect the child? GPS, you've been in that situation before. So why don't you kind of break
Still
down?
am.
It's still okay. And what's the countdown, sir?
Yeah, and that 38 weeks, I
30,
believe.
38 weeks to freedom. 38 weeks to freedom.
38 weeks or 32. What? 9 months would be 36 weeks. So
Mm-hmm.
we're at least 3 weeks into September?
Getting to 3 weeks.
Just about. So
Yeah,
say
just
32,
about.
33 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
8.5 months to go, baby.
mm-hmm, indeed. So then, how does it affect a child that's caught in the middle?
Okay, first of all, my son has grown up in this child custody, child support system all of his life. I mean, he got here June 7th. We were in court August 29th. Okay? So, he's known this all of his life. And it's sad because the two of y'all have enough money to work this out. Y'all don't even really have to argue. Y'all could just say, look, I'm going to my corner. I'm going to do this. You go to your corner, do that. When it's just time to trade hands with the baby, just trade hands and that's it. Okay? But I believe there's an underlying thing going on here.
Okay.
From the time that Offset got on the scene, he was probably worth a lot more than her.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Okay?
No doubt.
If you remember the Bad and Bougie, oh, man, what was that other damn hit he had with me? Pure Water. He's had a couple hits along the way before she came up from, what was that first song? She, the one, the Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow, right.
Yeah. On up to WAP, and she's had a ton of stuff in between. So it's possible that her net worth has exceeded his. Because before she was asking for all this money, child support, blah 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 blah, and then like 2 days later it was, oh, well, I'm taking all that off the table. Let's just take care of our child, blah 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 blah, because somebody figured out that you were worth more than him, and in actuality, you may have to pay him if we split everything.
That's true.
Because there's some rumors about her net worth being like $400,000. Ain't no way. You just had that hit with you just had that WAP hit, like a couple weeks ago. No way. You're worth way more than that. So, could she be bored? That's what I'm thinking about. Is it a net worth issue? Did she meet somebody else? That's always an issue.
That's a possibility.
But come on, enough of this. It's got to be out there. Maybe she'll go back again like she did off the first one. He's gonna come with 5 dozen roses, then as opposed to the last one will be up on every billboard in the country. Who knows? But enough of that foolishness already. Just keep it low, take care of the baby, keep the baby out of it, and y'all go and live your lives, do what y'all got to do.
And Mr. Cortez, what's your feeling of all this? Because now you remember you're on the opposite side. You're within a marriage, and your marriage has been tight for many years. So what do you feel is this?
See, man, you dealing with celebrities, man. That's the problem, man. You become a celebrity, your whole life is open to the public, man. Anything that goes down, good or bad, people know about it. And the thing I think what happened between those two was just communication probably broke down, as we all mentioned. And either that, some men, I'm not saying that he felt that way, but some men, they wives make a little bit more money, they feel a certain way. They feel as though they don't have as much power in a relationship. But I can't see that happening in this relationship. I just think they outgrew each other. Cardi looked like she's heading in a totally different direction than what he's going in right now. I don't know if it's a good direction. I don't know if it's a bad direction. But as time goes on, either you grow in a marriage or you grow outside of the marriage. It's either or.